Morning.
We're gonna have a all-female Friday.
There you go.
There's only a couple guys I ever see at this class. James is one. Is there anybody else that works out at 6:30?
BJ and Leonie have been coming.
Oh, that's right. Leonie was here on Monday when I coached.
Yeah.
Although I never saw him because he had his camera pointed at the ceiling the whole time.
James,
I think that was strategic.
he was just laying down.
When he was doing his sit-ups, all I could literally see was like just the very top of his head. Like, good job.
There's BJ.
BJ is in the house. Nice. Morning, Favi.
Good morning. How are you?
You're here early today.
What do you mean? I'm always here.
6:32. 6:32. That's early.
Oh, yeah, it's true.
All right. Okay. So let's. I'm gonna start while you guys are just finishing gathering your gear. We've got another imam. I coached a morning class 2 weeks ago where we did this exact same imam, and I'm trying to remember who was there. Or maybe I coached the afternoon that day, but I think Alex. I remember Alex Abbasi was in the class, but it's 12 floor presses. James, what's up, man? We went from no guys to 3 guys, just like that. All right, so we've got 12 floor presses. These are our chest presses, and we do them from the floor so that our elbows obviously can't go any further than the floor. This allows you to go a little bit heavier than you could if you were sitting on a bench. So it's like a bench press, but it gives you a little bit of like a safety or a safety net so that the weight can't go further than the floor. So we'll talk about that a little bit. You're going to choose one arm to start with. You're going to do all 6 with that arm. Then you're going to switch hands. You're going to do all 6 with the other arm, focusing on squeezing the chest and keeping those elbows. I like to say keeping those elbows at like 45 degrees, so here instead of here. Some folks will notice with shoulder presses, with bench presses, that their shoulders act weird when they're at a different angle, so maybe you do have to go a little wider, or maybe you even do your press all the way in, so your arms are here. I will tell you, if you do shoulder presses with your arms really close in, it becomes more of a tricep workout. You use more tricep, less chest, and as you come out, you use more chest and less tricep. But it's kind of like, just a little bit of difference there. We'll play with that. Then, so that's 6, 8, 6 left each round for 6 minutes, okay? Once we finish that, we've got a 5-rounder, 2 of our favorite at-home gym workout movements, lunges and snatches. You've got 20 and 20. So with these lunges, it did not specify whether or not they were walking lunges or step out, step back lunges. It also did not specify whether or not they're weighted lunges. I would say go for weighted lunges, and then maybe if you need to scale it down in the middle of the workout, say maybe that's just become too much, then you put your weight down and you can continue with no weight. And when I say weight, that means you can do rack lunges, you can go overhead lunges, you can do front rack lunges, you can do 2 dumbbells, 1 dumbbell. There's lots of different options for your weights to use on the lunges, or just body weight. Body weight lunges is fine too. If you want to get an ab mat or something, so a nice landing spot for your knees to make it a little more comfortable for you, that's fine too. With the alternating snatches, it's just going to be right arm, left arm. We're going to keep that dumbbell or kettlebell or odd object close to our body, straight up our knees, straight up our thighs, nice shrug, high elbow, come down, catch, stand tall with the weight right over your head, bicep right by your ear on every rep. So that means you're going to end up doing 10 and 10 on each side. So 10 lunges on your right leg, 10 lunges on your left, 10 snatches on your right, 10 on your left every round for a total of 50. So it's not a lot of volume. So I would expect you guys to try to move pretty quick. And that's also why I'm thinking maybe do the lunges with some weight, because the volume is it's only 50 reps on each side. Okay, then we've got a 3-round with hanging knee raise. Now, I know I'm guessing half of you guys won't have the ability to hang. I don't know if you guys have pull-up bars. Not, we're gonna do the scaled option. You know how at the gym we would do the leg raises on the floor as like our scale. Like if we had toe-to bar and like you ripped or something like that, you couldn't hang from the bar. You're just gonna do those leg raises. So you're gonna be able to keep your legs straight, bring them up, bring your butts off the floor just a little bit, squeeze that core, and then back down. We'll talk about what that's gonna look like for that. Any questions about part 1, part 2, or part 3? I can zoom in here if you wanna look at those reps.
Hey, Adam, I have a question about part 2.
Okay.
So my 45-pound kettlebell, like the alternating snatches, they get heavy.
Okay, sure.
Is-
45 pounds is heavy for me, so that's.
Can I just have the reps on that section? Okay.
Yeah, sure. If you want to do, if that's the only weight that you have, obviously snatches is not something that you can do with no weight. That's sort of the whole idea.
Yeah.
So you could. The other thing that you could do, Miriam, is maybe you could do the snatches, 5 snatches, and then 5 deadlifts. So you could go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, up to 10 with the snatches, and then immediately switch to deadlifts and finish off the last 10 reps where you're just bringing it up and squeezing.
Okay.
That might give you a better time domain that sort of matches up with the. With the
Idea. I'll do that. Thank you.
Okay, cool. Any other questions about anything? Real quick, I'm just going to zoom around the room. I just want to get an idea of what you plan on pressing and then also what you plan on snatching. For some of you guys, I assume it's going to be the same weight, but if not, let me know. I'll start with Pam. I just want to know what you've got: kettlebell, dumbbell, what
I
weight?
got a kettlebell for the presses and a dumbbell for the snatches.
What weights?
25 for the kettlebell and 30 for the dumbbell.
Okay, yeah, those should go good. Lee, what are you working with today?
I have a 20-pound kettlebell, and then I have 2 12-pound dumbbells.
Okay, so
Maybe for the snatch is just one of the dumbbells, maybe.
Yeah, right. You probably won't need 2 dumbbells unless you wanted to use 2 dumbbells. You know have you ever done the lunges with like a suitcase carry style? So you keep the weights down at your side instead of up the rack. So if you were going to use both dumbbells, then I would say maybe try to do them the suitcase style.
We'll see.
See how those feel. Okay. Well, Nicole, what do you have there? You can just show me. You got your trusty. Is that a 20 or 25?
Looks like 30.
25. I think.
That's a 30.
Oh, 30. Nice. Andrea.
I'm gonna try the snatches first with the 45-pound bar.
Okay.
And then I'll do the 25 pounds for the other ones.
For the lunges.
For the lunges.
So on those snatches, are you thinking you're gonna do 20 reps or 10 reps?
Oh, so what do we do if we do decide that? I'm pretty sure I'm gonna.
It's really up to you. If you feel like you can move through 20, then I'd let you go 20. You don't need to do just 10 since it's both hands.
I'll probably do 10. Thanks.
Okay, Miriam.
I've just got my 45-pound kettlebell.
Yeah, right, you said that. Okay.
Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. I didn't do the floor presses before. I'm not entirely sure how that'll go, but
I will tell you right off the bat, that's going to be pretty heavy.
Okay.
So we'll see how that feels. Maybe you do 3 reps on each side.
Yeah.
Something like that.
Adam, like this?
Yeah, that's a good point. You might be able to
I can do
both hands because 45 is heavy. I can tell you right now that would
for one arm.
for me.
Yeah, for sure. Yeah, so I'm going to do the both. I think that's a good idea. Thanks.
Okay.
Yeah.
Bobby?
Yeah, and then we already talked about the second half.
Perfect. Yep.
Yeah.
Bobby, what do you got?
30-pound dumbbell.
Okay, for everything.
Yeah.
James?
Yeah, and I'm gonna do 20. I don't know, 20 for the other one for the presses.
Okay, James, I know you've got a 50 generally. Is that what you're working with today?
Yeah, I'm probably going to take the suggestion you had from Miriam to do half the snatches.
Okay.
Since I'm not going to be able to do I'm not going to be able to do 100 alt snatches, and it's going to take me 20 minutes.
Right. Yeah. No worries. Okay. But yeah, finish off with the deadlifts. So do the same reps, but only do half snatches and half deadlifts. BJ, what you working with?
I got a 35 dumbbell or the barbell. I might do the barbell for the snatches and the dumbbell for the others.
Okay. So 35-pound dumbbell on the floor presses.
Yeah.
Okay. That and for you, that's probably going to be on the lighter side. If you wanted to change that to 8 reps, if you're knocking them out like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and you feel like you didn't really get much, you could bump up the reps maybe to 8, 7 or 8.
Okay.
Or you can just really try to isolate that squeeze on each one as well. Okay,
I
good.
could do 135. I
What's
could do
that?
135 with this. I got
Yeah, I mean,
135.
if you got 135 on a barbell, then you might want to try that, because you can put the barbell and sort of roll it over your head so that it's over your chest. I've done those with the barbell before, and I thought that was nice. So maybe we play with that. Let's try that. Okay. All right. Enough talk. We've been talking long enough. All right. So let's go ahead and stand up. We're gonna start off with our standard. Oh, Kathleen's joining us.
It's good to chat. It's good to chat.
I'm just gonna leave her. Kathleen, you're just gonna be on your own. 3, 2, 1. No. Good morning.
Morning,
All right, everybody is going ahead and standing up here. Kathleen, you'll just catch up on what we're working. I'm just going to tell you what the first part is, because that's all we're going to focus on right now. Is the 6 floor presses. So it's that shoulder press. I don't know if you were here 2 weeks ago and we do that, but we do 6 right side, 6 left side. If you got a dumbbell or a kettlebell, that's going to work great. All right, so let's start with a 20-20-20-10. I like to do that one. 20 jumping jacks, 20 high knees, 20 butt kickers, 10 athletic burpees. All right, so you got 20 jumping jacks, arms straight, clap overhead, clap those thighs. Nice, Miriam. Looking good. Bobby, keep those elbows straight for me, James. Straighten those elbows out, BJ. Straight arms. Sam. And we got high knees. Get those knees up above our belt line. Those knees up there. And then butt kickers, try to make contact. Heel to glute, heel to glute. Then drop down into that plank, jump back up, stand and squeeze, or give me a little jump and clap, whichever one feels good. We're going to go 2 rounds. The second round, you're only going to do 5 burpees, but they're going to be regular style burpees. So 20-20-25 with regular burpees. Jumping jacks, high knees, butt kickers, regular burpees, but only 5. High knees, butt kickers, and burpees. If anybody hasn't done their 20 burpees to beat the coach video yet, I highly recommend it. It's fun seeing those.
There was no way in the world I'm even coming close to Craig's time.
Yeah, Craig's time is pretty ridiculous, because Nicole seemed like she was going about as fast as you could possibly go, and she still, I think, lost by 2 seconds. And Craig didn't even seem like he was out of breath afterwards either, which was kind of annoying. All right, let's do our inchworm to push-up, okay? So we're going to hang down, give me a nice hamstring stretch for 3 or 4 seconds, palms on the floor, Head looks between your knees at the wall behind you, and then walk yourself out into a plank. Let's get 10 shoulder taps. 10 shoulder taps, right arm, left shoulder, left arm, right shoulder, and then 1 push-up. Elbows in, push up, and then walk your hands back to your feet. You're going to go back out for 2, same thing, 2 push-ups, and then same thing, 3 push-ups, and then we're done. So walk back out, give me 10 shoulder taps, 2 push-ups, then walk back in. Keep those shoulder core nice and tight on those shoulder taps. No rocking back and forth. 2 push-ups, chest to deck. If you need to go from your knees, go ahead. Walk the hands in, stand up tall. And then last round through, you're going to do the same thing again. Inchworm out, 10 shoulder taps into 3 perfect push-ups. Nice, Bobby. Those look good. All right, we can go. Once we do that, go ahead and stand up tall for me. I'm going to work our shoulders just a little bit. We're going to do arm circles. We're going to keep those arms up above the water line, so above our chest. All right, I'm going to start with 10 small circles forward, then 10 medium-sized circles forward, then 10 large-sized circles forward. So small circles, just like you're washing windows here, hands pointed up. Then we go medium size for 10, hands pointed up, fingers towards the ceiling. Then I rotate my fingers down towards the floor for my final 10 reps. This is a good stretch not only for your shoulders, but also for your chest. The wider you go with these shoulder circles, the more you're going to hit your chest. Then you're going to reverse your direction and do the same thing backwards. 10 small circles, fingertips pointed up. 10 medium-sized circles, fingertips pointed up. And then I rotate those fingertips down and finish off with 10 giant circles backwards. So you're doing a total of 60. 30 forwards, 30 backwards with different diameters on your circles there. Nice, Kathleen. Nice work. Once we've finished all 60, you're going to give me those back slappers. You're going to go right over left, left over right, really trying to open up your chest. Feel this in your chest. Right across here. As you open, you should feel nice. Big stretch right across your chest. Give me 20 of those. Keep those arms nice and high for me. Imagine you're in a deep water up to your chest and you're trying to keep your arms dry. All right, now we're going to do our little tricep stretch here. I'm going to take my palm. I'm going to place it right between my shoulder blades. Right hand first. Then I'm going to grab my elbow with my other hand, and I'm going to stretch it this way. And I'm going to lean.
Play 90s hip hop.
Lean back.
The station, 90s hip hop, free on Amazon Music.
Nice, Andrea. I like your music choice.
Oh, can you?
Yeah. No, I like that.
I was on mute.
No worries. Give me a nice long stretch on each side, then switch it. Give me the other side. Should be 10 seconds. You should feel this stretch all the way from your elbow, all the way down your torso. So your lats, your triceps, your shoulder. All right, now we're going to get down and we're going to do back and forth, 10, 10, 10, 10. So we're going to go plank jacks, mountain climbers, plank jacks, mountain climbers. It's only 10 reps of each, so try to go unbroken here. So try to go all 10, then all 10, then all 10, then all 10. 10 plank jacks, 10 mountain climbers, 10 plank jacks, 10 mountain climbers. Keep your butts down nice and low. Good, Pam. Plank jacks, mountain climbers, back and forth.
How many rounds?
2 rounds, 2 rounds. It's just 10, 10, and then 10, 10. Good job. All right, now we're gonna get in a nice wide stance. All right. Take your time with these. I know for me, it takes me a little bit of warming up to get into my lateral lunges, but we're gonna do 10 lateral lunges. So or Cossack squats. So lateral lunges. I've got my nice wide stance here. I come over to one side. I hang out. I like to keep my hands out here to keep my chest up. And then I stand up, and then same thing other side. Back down, stand up. Give me 10 lateral lunges. Get as low as you can. Keep your eyes up, chest up. If you can get down below parallel into a deep lunge, that's great. Otherwise, just go as low as you can. Once we've done all 10 lateral lunges, we're gonna go ahead and grab our toy that we're gonna play with for our snatches today. So if you are using something different for your snatches and your press, let's grab the weight that we're going to use for our snatches first. Then we can switch over when we start the EMOM for our presses. We're going to start with 5 deadlifts on each side. So if you're using a one-armed implement, a kettlebell or a deadlift, I want you to, I'll grab my kettlebell here. I've got 35-pound kettlebell, so all I'm looking for, start with my right side, right arm, stand and squeeze, looks like this. Stand and squeeze, stand and squeeze. 5 on each side. So for Miriam and James, when you switch over from your snatches, these will be the movements that you'll use to finish off your total of 20 reps.
How are we doing? Is it one-handed deadlift?
Yeah, we're doing one-handed snatches today, unless you've got a barbell, and then in which case you can do 2. I think Andrea might be doing that. So go ahead and just give me the deadlift. All right, now we're gonna do a deadlift shrug. We're gonna do the same thing we just did, except this time we're gonna stand and shrug. So for me, I'll go front ways this time. I'm gonna go stand and shrug. So stand and shrug, back down. 5 on each side. Don't forget about that opposite hand. I really find it's helpful to keep it clenched into a fist so that you create tension through that opposite arm. It'll help keep your core nice and tight. All right, nice work. Now we're gonna go 3 reps each side with a high pull. So what that's gonna look like, same thing, we're gonna have right arm. I'm gonna deadlift, shrug into a high pull. So it's just like this. Back it up. High pull, switch hands. Keep that weight nice and close. Get it up a little higher, BJ. Up to the top of those letters on your t-shirt. Good, Fabi. Nice and high. I love that, Fabi. All right. Finally, 3 full snatches each side. So I'm still going to keep that weight nice and close. We go left hand this time. Stand it all the way up before I come back down. Stand it all the way up. Back down. Give me 3 right, 3 left. Nice work. Once you've done all 3, I want to see body weight lunges. I want to see 10. I want you to step out, touch the knee down, step back.
Adam,
Yes, ma'am.
I think what I'm gonna do. Sorry, we've done a lot of
No worries.
movement with this 45-pound kettlebell this week.
Yeah.
I'm gonna switch, and I'm going to go up to the high
Okay, high pull.
elbow on it.
Yep, do
And-
all the reps. So don't do the deadlift and the snatch. Just do all of them like a high pull.
And I'm just gonna go up to the high pull. Is that
Okay.
okay?
That sounds good. Did you
Okay.
do yesterday's workout?
I did.
It's similar, but
Well, it's been going from the hang position was a little bit weird. It ended up being kind of like a weird hang kettlebell swing for me.
yeah. Okay.
It was weird.
Yeah, going to the floor each time sort of gives you
Yeah.
more momentum. Yeah,
Yeah.
that works. That works.
Thank
Okay,
you.
guys, go ahead and lunge out for me. Give me 10 alternating lunges. You put your hands on your hips. No weight this time. Then we can add some weight on the when we get ready to start the part 2. All right. As soon as we finish these lunges, guys, I'm going to go ahead and demo these chest presses. If you want to take a look here, I'll show you what I would be working with. So I would have my, let's say I'm going to go 40-pound dumbbell for me. See how that feels. So I'm going to sit down with my dumbbell. I'm going to start with my right hand first. So my right hand's going to go first. All right. It's going to look like this. I'm going to lay back on the floor here, arm out to the side. I keep the other hand out flat with a straight arm. Press up and squeeze my chest. Down, up, down, up. Then after I finish my 6th rep, I come down, switch hands, other hand flat, 6, just like that. And then after my 6th one, I place the weight back down on my right side so that the weight's already on the right side for me to start the next minute. Okay, so everybody go ahead. We're gonna do one quick 3 and 3, just so I can see you guys. 3 and 3.
Question. I only have a 35-pound dumbbell and an 8-pound.
Who's talking right now? Sorry. Is that Kathleen?
Yeah.
All right, so what'd you say? What are your weights?
35 pounds and 8 pounds.
35 and 8?
Yeah.
So you can try to see if you want to do half the reps, maybe 4, 3 if you can do that. Otherwise, you can do a 2-handed press. So what that would look like if you did the 2-handed press would be dumbbell here. So instead of just having it in one arm, I don't know if you can see me, I got it in both hands. 1, 2,
Okay.
3.
I'll try to do single leg.
Maybe I need to go to 10 reps. Maybe I need to do all 12 reps. 12 reps with 2 arms is pretty much similar to, there you go, BJ. I like how you've got that set up there. So let's go ahead and see half the amount of reps that you plan on doing for the EMOM. So if you plan on doing it RX, then it's just going to be 3 right side, 3 left side. If you're going to be doing all 12 with 2 arms, then do that. BJ, I don't know how many reps you plan on doing, 31, 35, 10 or 12 might be a little too many. See how that works for you. Make sure you get that elbow all the way down. I know that angle with the kettlebell is a little bit difficult, Pam, but I think you can manage that. Don't lose out on the pectoral squeeze on each one. I really want you to focus on trying to squeeze the right side pec when you're lifting with the right hand. So just give it kind of like an isolated, as if your mind was trying to focus on the tension in your chest. Squeeze on every rep. Make every rep count. All right. Everybody looks like they are ready to go with this EMOM. Am I mistaken? BJ, are you there? I don't know if you're good. Okay. I wasn't sure if you were frozen or asleep. All right. Let me go clock. Let me get this 1 minute clock. You got 1 minute to grab water or a towel, whatever you need here, and then we'll get this EMOM started. It'll be a pretty quick transition from our EMOM into our WOD today. All right, I got my interval timer on 1 minute. 12 reps is a lot of reps for each round, so you won't have a ton of time to rest. Probably about 20, 25 seconds maybe, okay? All right, everybody in position. Got 1 minute on the clock. It's only 6 rounds, guys, 6 rounds. 6 reps each side for 6 rounds. EMOM, chest presses, start in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Squeeze those pecs on each rep here. Good, BJ. I like that. If 6 reps isn't enough, BJ, go to 8, maybe go to 10, whatever works for you. Kathleen and Leonie, I can't see you guys, but if that's totally fine if you're good with that. Otherwise, you can lower it down a little bit. There we go. That's perfect, Kathleen. I can see you. Good, Nicole. I like the two-hand. Nicole, do you prefer to hold them that way as opposed to holding by the heads of the dumbbells? Whichever way works for you is fine with me. I know you were like the pull-up ninja with that same grip. So if that's a grip that you like, then go for it. All right, round 2. Here we go. Glad I got my beeper on, otherwise I would have missed it. Good, Andrea. See if you can get that weight all the way down to your chest. Miriam, see if you can bring the weight just a little higher up on your torso, and your elbows will be at a slightly bigger angle. There you go. I know with the kettlebell, it can't go quite as low as with the dumbbell, but 20 seconds, guys.
I'm afraid of dropping it on my head.
Yeah, you don't want to smash your face. That's good. 10 seconds. Be careful. 5, 3, 2, 1. Round 3. We're flying through this EMOM, guys. Try to come straight up overhead, Lee. You're out a little to the side. Bring that weight in just a little bit so it's more over. Yeah, that looks better. 20 seconds. This is the 3rd round. You're halfway through. Three, 2, 1. 4th round. Focus on that squeeze, Kathleen. That weight is definitely moving pretty quick. So if you need to add a couple reps, 12, do all 12. You want those last 1 or 2 to be somewhat challenging. $20 seconds. $10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Round 5. That's it. Nice, Pam. $30 seconds. $20 seconds. $10 seconds. 3, 2, 1. Last round of the EMOM. Make them good. Squeeze those chest muscles on every rep. Good stuff. 30 seconds left. Once you finished your reps, you can go ahead and grab whatever you need for part 2. We're going to start with practicing just a few more lunges with our weights, and then we are good to go on our snatches. We got 15 more seconds of the EMOM. If you want to grab an ab mat or a towel or something to land on with your lunges, I think most of you guys are going to do standing in place lunges based on where you guys are located. If you have the ability to do walking lunges, by all means, have at it. But it looks like most of you guys are in smaller spaces, so I assume you're going to just stand in place, step out, and step back. All right, so now once you've got your space, let's go ahead and grab whatever weight we plan on using for our lunges if we plan on using weight, okay? So, and again, you have so many different options with your weights here. If I had my 25-pound dumbbell, I could hold it here in the rack position. I kind of like this one for my lunges. I can also go up overhead, lunge out. I really like overhead lunges. Or you could do suitcase style, which is what I was saying to Lee. So if I've got my double dumbbells, I've got one in each hand, step out, step back, whatever floats your boat. I want to see 10 reps of whatever lunge we plan on doing, whatever weight. So I see Favi's got the suitcase, Carrie, Pam, I like the front rack. Keep those elbows nice and high. Front rack, Miriam, I like that. I'm not quite sure what it is you've got there. Some kind of jug.
It's a water bottle. I filled it up as much as I could.
Ah, there you go. Oh, that
Something.
works. Good. Leonie, like that. Keep those elbows nice and high. I love the overhead lunge, Andrea. That looks good. All right, so now what we're going to do, before we start this, we're going to do just a primer. You know, you got to have the primer each time. I want to see 2 rounds of 6 and 6. So 6 alternating snatches. That's going to be 3 on each side, 6 lunges. 6 alternating snatches, 6 lunges, and then we'll take a little break. We'll fill up our water bottles, whatever we need to do, and we'll get started. So 6 snatches, 3 on each side, alternate those arms. If you got a barbell, give me all 6, or if you want to half the reps, give me 3, whatever you plan on doing. Remember on the snatches, Andrea, for you with the barbell, these are not hanging snatches. These are full snatches, so you got to bring that barbell down to mid-shin each time.
Sorry, I step out. Are the lunges weighted?
Yes. So that's right. We were going to catch you up. We talked about that. So yes, they are weighted if you choose to make them weighted. I think weighted is a good option today with the amount of reps. However, if lunges are something that you think 20 reps for 5 rounds with no weight is going to get you where you need to be, then they don't need to be weighted. It does not specify weighted. I think it's a great idea. Maybe start weighted, see how it goes for you. If it starts taking you a little longer, then you can always drop that weight down and finish it off with just body weight.
Awesome. Thanks.
Yep. 2 rounds of 6 and 6. Once you're done there, we are going to get this party started. Grab water, grab a towel, grab the restroom break that you need if you need that. We'll start in about a minute or once everybody looks ready to rock and roll. Seems like a lot of reps, 100 reps of each, but we've done workouts where we've done a lot more than that as far as the snatches go. In fact, I know last year, I think one of the open workouts, which was a repeat open workout, it was 50 snatches and then 40 on the second round, 30, 20, 10. So if you think of that, that's obviously like 150. So 50 is not crazy high volume. Same thing on the lunges. 20 sounds like a lot, but it's only 5 rounds, 100 lunges.
You talk, Adam, you talk like that, like it's
I know. I talk like that.
Open is a normal, easy workout.
I'm not the one doing it. You guys are the one doing it, but I am gonna do this one today. I've been terrible this week. I've been riding my bike because I just got a new bike computer. So I ride my bike every day. So I've done like 100 miles this week, but I've only worked out. Last time I worked out was Monday or Tuesday. So I've been kind of slacking.
Adam,
Yes, ma'am.
we start with lunges or snatches?
We start with, good question. We start with lunges.
Okay,
So
thanks.
we did the primer backwards, so that's a good question. So we're gonna start lunges, 20 lunges, then 20 snatches, and then we're gonna go through 5 rounds. All right. Once you guys are standing behind your weights, looking like you're ready to lunge, then I will get this clock here started. We'll rock and roll. Don't forget, we've got those knee raises, hanging knee raises, or just leg raises from the floor afterwards. It's just 3 rounds, 10, so that should be fairly manageable for most of you guys. All right, I see everybody standing there. Good to go. I can see everyone. All right, we got zeros on the clock. Let me make sure I'm on the right count down here. All right, timer, zeros, thumbs up. Turn your 90s hip hop on. Andrea, are you ready to rock and roll? All right, here we go. Workout starts in 3, 2, 1. Twenty lunges. Keep those elbows nice and high. For those of you guys who are in a barbell or front rack or a one-arm dumbbell front rack, Miriam, if you can try to get those elbows up. I know it's awkward with that. Bring those elbows, Leonie. Those look good. I love the overhead dumbbell, Kathleen and Andrea. If you need to switch hands halfway through like Kathleen did, Andrea, you can do 10 on one arm and then 10 on the other if you want to do that, or you can just switch hands each round. You can go first round right hand, second round left hand. Give me a little bit more speed, BJ. That looks kind of like a strict press. I want you to jump that weight up in one motion. Nice flat back. Don't bend over with a hunch back on these snatches. Keep that nice flat back on every rep. Straight up your body, James. Don't go out to the side. You want that dumbbell to be right up overhead. You guys are 90 seconds in. 90 seconds in. I like the high pull, Miriam. Those look good. One round down already, Fabi. Nice work. You're at 2 minutes. 2 minutes. That's it, Leonie. Keep that barbell right on your chest and right in front of your nose when you come up in front of your face. Don't let it get out in front of you too much. Good, Pam. That's it, Lee. Definitely a movable weight, so keep that form nice, tight. Open those hips quick. Imagine you're trying to jump the weight up overhead with your legs, not all arms. 2.5 minutes in. That's it, Kathleen. I like those elbows back. Keeps your chest up. 3.5 minutes, guys. 3.5 minutes. Looking good. Everybody's chest is up nice and high on these lunges. Don't hunch over. Four and a half minutes.
Someone isn't muted out. I can hear heavy breathing.
Okay, no worries. That's it. Short breaks, guys, and back on it. Guys are over halfway. Finish strong. Good form. When you guys finish your last round of snatches, come over towards your camera so that I can see that you're done. It's hard for me to know what round you guys are on. So I'll have my clock right here for you. I'll go ahead and pull it out and give you your times. It's 5 rounds total. Good, Andrea. Keep that weight close, Pam. Chest up at the bottom. There you go, Leonie. Keep moving. Tap that knee down, then back up. That's it, Favi. Seven minutes. Good, Lee. Like that. Let's go, Pam. Here we go. Nice job. Nice job. I like it. That was 7:57, Lee. You're at 8 minutes right now. Nice job, guys. That's it, Fabi.
Hey, Adam, I've had to mess with the kids a couple times, so if you
No
need to
worries.
stop the clock, I understand. I'll keep going.
No worries. We'll factor that into your workout. You got kid chasing as part of the rounds. We're at 9:10 right now, Pam. So whatever you need to deduct off that for your time. I'll keep the clock right here. I know some of you guys are going to start finishing. Kathleen, are you done? I think your screen's frozen. There you go. Nope. Now you're moving. Here we go, Andrea. Come on. I've got the clock here. It's backwards, though, I think, at least on my screen. We're just over 10 minutes. That's it, guys. Come on. Finish with the snatches. Lunges and then snatches. You get your time, Nicole? Good. That's it, Fabi. Is that time? That should have been like 10:40 something. Nice, Andrea. Here we go, James. Give me all 20 lunges. Don't stop. Done, Leonie? Cool. You guys can go ahead and unmute yourselves if you like. BJ, that was 11, like 18 or 19. Here we go, James. Kathleen, that's perfect there. If you want to look, if you want to see what Kathleen's doing these leg raises here, it's 3 rounds of 10. It's not a lot of volume. If you have the ability to hang from a pull-up bar, then it's going to be hanging knee raises. Otherwise, from the floor. Lee, that's good. Nice straight legs. You want to squeeze your core because 30 reps is not a ton of volume. So really try to give me that extra squeeze. Here we go. Andrea, you in your last set. Let's knock these snatches out here. We're at over 12 minutes.
Come on, Andrea.
Is that time, James? Should have been about 12:10, James.
Come on, Andrea. Laura.
Here we go.
Clearly, I should have gone heavier.
No worries, no worries. Sometimes a sprint workout's all good.
Yeah.
You use one dumbbell for your lunges?
Yeah,
Yeah, you
because 2
could've-
didn't make me happy.
Yeah, it never does. When you're like 1 or 2 and you do 2, you're like, yeah, 1's probably easier. I'll do
One's
it.
a lot better.
Let's go.
All right, Andrea, come on. 13 minutes.
You got it. Let's go.
Stretch. All right, 13:07.
Nice.
Here we go, Miriam. Come on. So we got the leg raises for you guys.
Come on, Miriam.
Hi, Miriam.
3 rounds of 10 leg raises or hanging knee raises.
Go, Miriam, you got it.
Come on, Miriam.
Nice job, Fabi. Those look perfect. Nice, Miriam. There you go, BJ. Hanging knee raises. Squeeze those knees. It's like bring the knees up above. Try to bring them into the chest. There you go.
Come on, Miriam. There you
That's
go.
it, Miriam. Here we go.
You got it.
This might be the last round. Let's go. You got 15 minutes, Miriam. 15. Nice work. Nice work. Few more reps.
Come on, Miriam.
Nice work, BJ. Once you've done your core, that's all I got for you for Friday today. Here we go,
Thanks,
Miriam.
Adam.
Good job. Hey, if you see, like I said, say hey to Taylor. If you run into Andy or Dina, the two,
I will.
tell them Anne Marie and Adam said hello.
I will, Adam. Have a good weekend.
Yes.
Definitely.
You do the same. Safe travels.
All right. Bye-bye.
Bye, everyone.
Bye, Pam. Good work today. Bye. I said bye. Was that your who's that, BJ?
Time.
That was 1609. 1609, Miriam. Is that Favi and Andrea and Miriam and anybody else, I need some advice before you guys sign off.
Okay.
Anne-Marie and I have to choose. We've got 2 puppies that we found yesterday, and we have to pick one. So you may have already seen them on Instagram if you're on Instagram.
Oh, I haven't. Where did you find it?
It's crazy. So Anne-Marie's been doing like full-time dog search, and it's really tough. Like all the adoption and rescue places have like so many like applications. It's crazy. So Anne-Marie posted something on Facebook on the CrossFit website, and one of the people who responded was Steve, the old coach Steve, who moved out to Sterling.
Yeah.
He has a friend who's fostering some dogs, and so he sent the video. She got in touch with him, and she ended up being number 7 out of there's 8 puppies, and there's 8 people that responded, and she's number 7. So there's 2 dogs left. These dogs are ready next Monday.
Oh my God.
So it's like right away. So there's 2 of them. This is the first one.
Oh.
Yeah, he's pretty cute. They're both boys.
Oh, geez, Louise.
This is the second one.
Oh.
So he's darker. And I have a third picture of, and then the second one, here's the only other picture we have is
Oh.
knocked out. So we've got light colored boy, which I think Anne-Marie's leaning towards. I'm sort of still on the fence.
Cute.
I think I kind of like the dark one. So
What's the breed?
So the breed is one of those mystery breeds. Oh, I think I have a picture of the mom though. So we know what the mom looks like. It's a rescue, and so they don't know what the father is. They think it's some kind of either like hound or shepherd mix, in that range. So We
It's a
are,
lot like what my dog looked like when he was a puppy.
yeah. And how big's your dog now?
He's 45 pounds.
So here's what the mom, let's see if I can find the mom.
Which one do you like, Adam?
I don't know. I keep going back and forth. I don't know. I think maybe the dark one. That was my first step.
I like the dark one.
Here's what the mom looks like.
Rainer.
Here's what the mom looks like.
Oh.
Oh.
So we're gonna name him Bogue, or Bogey.
Bogey. Oh, cute.
But Bogue, I grew up on the Intercoastal Waterway down in North Carolina every summer, and there's a sound called the Bogue Sound. So I spent a lot of time down there. So and there was a puppy that I went to summer camp down there, and there was a puppy named Bogue. So I always liked that name, and Amory likes the name Bogey, so we can compromise. So you guys said the
I
dark,
go dark.
the dark one.
Dark one. Yeah.
Okay.
My daughter likes the dark one.
All right. I'm gonna put that into consideration. Leonie, do you have a preference?
I'm not racist or anything, so I don't care either one.
Yeah, you're Switzerland. You don't have-
Yeah.
Yep. All right. Well, great work.
Dark.
I'll make sure to bring the dog to the gym at some point.
Thanks, Adam.
We should be maybe opening up. That's the other thing. We may be opening up in some form or fashion in the not too distant future. I understand that the phase 1 reopening, I think, is still slated for next Friday. You guys may know more than me if I haven't been paying as close attention as I should, but it's going to involve some probably crazy restrictions, but we'll be able to figure it out and make it easy for you guys. I think it'll probably be registering classes, maybe 8 or 9 people per class. We're going to keep some Zoom classes going. So we're going to have lots of different options for you guys. So there's plenty of room for fitness in your lives. But we'll keep you up to speed. We'll keep an eye on your emails, keep an eye on your Facebook, and do the 20 burpee challenge. Beat the coach. Favi, have you done that yet?
Yes, first day.
You did? I didn't. Did you make a video?
I did a 110 or 111.
Nice. Good work. Andrea, you did it?
Yeah, she did it too.
Good. All right, guys. Anything for me?
Adam, I'm sorry, what's your workout tomorrow? Are you coaching?
Oh, I am not coaching this weekend, but I'll give you the workout. I know you love to sneak peek. We're in bonus time right now, so it doesn't count if I tell you guys what the workout.
Oh, there you go. Tell us Sunday.
You better turn off the recording.
Yeah, that's a good idea. So I'm turning off the recording.
Yes. Bye, guys.
Pretend like we're leaving.